What it do, what it do, what it do, good people, coming to you live from Taz TV 410. I'm your host, Taz Dean. I ain't gonna hold you long at all. But before we get started, I need you to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Again, before we even get started, like this video and subscribe to the channel. All right, now let's get straight to it. I just had some things on my mind. I'm on my way to work. However, the other day I posted some things. Matter of fact, it was yesterday. I posted some articles about the Charm City Classic. For those that live outside of the DMV, Charm City Classic was a national tournament that brought all the national players, top players here to play, and we always showcased our top players in Baltimore and the Maryland area. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, it's one of them. They had Felipe Lopez here, Rasheed Wallace, Ron Mercer, Tracy McGrady, Tim Thomas. I mean, Stephon Marbury. I mean, they brought them out. You had the likes of Dante Bright, the Mark Carters, the Juan Dixons, you know, the Michael Lloyds. I mean, like, and we brought them out too. However, I was like, I'm looking at Kevin Noah's post the other day, and you know, he's a coach. I don't want to get him in trouble because I don't want this to be on no recruitment type stuff. But he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, when you send your why not send your kids somewhere where you know somebody gonna take care of them, right? Not only now, but even after they done playing, right? Meaning outside the court. Why not send your kid to a person that you know, right? And he ain't just talking about himself, because we have a few great college coaches here. But he make a point right there. So by me reading that post, and I agree with everything he said on his post, I got to thinking about the Charm City Classic. And I got to thinking, like, because we had 3 top kids here. Well, we had them here. Now, they're at another high school, bringing that high school all the lights and the glory and the glamour. I was just thinking, because it's not a knock on the coaches or their parents. Because if you see a better situation, the better your situation, go in and take it all for it. However, as a fan of the game and the love I have for Baltimore sports, why couldn't we, first of all, why the kids had to go somewhere else? If they were going to go somewhere else and still be on the same team, why couldn't they do that here? Because they still don't get all that attention, right? I'm talking about Kwame Evans Jr. I'm talking about Dark Queen. You know what I'm saying? Them boys top 5 in both of their classes, right? I'm talking about, yeah, big shit. And we got some other players. I forgot what Mookie played right now that he had. But then you had your Cam Whitmores. And so I'm thinking, like, all right, we could have showcased. I know I'm jumping, because I said first, the first question, why couldn't they jump on the same team here in Maryland and Baltimore? Why couldn't they bring all that attention and all that light here, all that national attention here? Because not only would that national attention benefit them, and we'll treat them like the God. You know what I'm saying? We will. And it's nothing like at home. We will treat them like, you know what I'm saying, how they supposed to be treated here. They'll be protected here, right? And not only that, they'll bring so much light, it's gonna help out other kids, other recruitment. It even might help out a kid or something from Baltimore City Public School. You never know. You never know. However, I was just thinking, why not us, Baltimore? Why not us? Like, if we had the kids, we could put on. We had St. Francis and Pilot. Shout out to them guys, Nick Miles and Sam Brad. Now, Sam, he resigned. He's not working. He's not working with Polly right now. He's not working. He's with Tay Mello. And salute to them guys too. And Nick Miles at St. Francis. They made it a point to play the big guys, play them top schools, and they brought the top schools here to play. That was big for this. And I forget what year that was. Was it a year for last 2 years ago? But when they brought them boys, they knocked them boys off. Not saying and like national teams gonna come in and lose all the time, because we know that's not the case. However, that was good for the city. That was something that everybody got excited for and everybody pulled behind. You know, I mean, you had your haters and your this, that, and the third. However, that brought light to the city. That brought something positive to the city, and it showed, and it brought more coaches and everything around. So why not us though, Baltimore? Why we can't hold on to our jewels and put on for the people? Why we can't do that? That's the only thing I'm asking. That's the only thing I'm asking. Now, I done pulled up in my job, whatever. So I ain't gonna hold y'all long. But I want y'all to think of that. Why can't we put on, why when we have our top kids, we send them somewhere else to bring light to that school or that situation, and we could have did the same thing here and could have got more out of it. And if it's about a money thing, just think about, suppose those two kids that went to the same school here. They selling out. They gonna sell out. They gonna sell out gyms. They gonna sell out gyms. You're gonna have teams that want to play them. They're gonna want to come here and play the big boys. I'm just saying. I don't know, but talk to me. Coming live from Tez TV. I holler.